So in this video, I'll be making a Karambit utility knife, and yeah, I'm still waiting for this to print. It's actually a two-part, but I've glued this one so I can't use it. So I'm waiting for that to print, but in the meantime, we will work on this stuff. Alright, so recently I actually purchased this strainer, and I gotta say that it's working really well. As you can see in here, this is all like spent sand, or sand that's burnt, and when it gets burnt like this, it becomes really tough to break down. You gotta have to like squish it, and then it turns to fine dust again, as you can probably see here. Right? So having this will make sure none of this stuff like that will be caught in next to like the part. So then you have like shitty casts due to this. So using a fine mesh like this seems to be working out really well. Alright, so I got both the sides done. Everything's ready. Now it's just time to put them together. As you guys can see, the metal will travel down here, flowing through all the parts. And I hope that works. Hope it doesn't all just crumble on me. Like so, and like so. Alright, there we go. Saying before in previous videos, this will be where I pour in the top part here that kind of has a dip. It's hard to see on camera, but that's called a basin. Apparently if you pour into this, it doesn't splash the metal into the, I guess, the pour, and it makes it flow a lot smoother. Same with the tapered sprue. It has been working really well for me. Then here's the forge. Black hole. Alright, so I let the metal cool down a little bit to get a top layer oxidized on. It apparently helps with the pour. So now we're ready to pour the metal. Alright, that was a good pour. See it come up the other side. Looking like the print is ready. Let's take this off. If you're wondering what printer I use a Tenlog D3 Pro V2. I purchased it off of Amazon. It's a IDEX printer, as you can see, two printer heads. Hotbed goes up to 110, and then the extruders go to 300. So you can print polycarbonate, ABS, anything really. I usually run PETG now from Dramatica. Pretty good printer. 310 by 350, so decent build volume. Time to clean these up a bit and cast it. Oh yeah, yeah, it turned out pretty well. I kind of figured there's going to be some ugly spots, but I could always mill that down. And here's another look. It's pretty good. Looks actually pretty decent. Right, so as you guys can see, I'm actually using a 3D printed flask. If you didn't know, you could actually use them. Sure, they're not the long-term solution, but say you're just printing or casting a few little things, the sand actually insulated enough where it could be used. But as you can also see, I mispoured a few times, so if you splash it onto the plastic, it actually beads off unless you get a lot of it, then it doesn't really work out well. So I already took the time to let the metal cool down, so now it's just time to feed it on top. And poured a little too much. It's gonna start to burn out here, but that's fine. All right, so I just pulled it out. It is not the best looking cast by any means, but I could definitely clean that up. All right, so here's the parts. All in all, these look pretty good. Actually, matter of fact, a few of them have the texture from my build plate on it still. That's pretty crazy. So now it's time to mill, drill, and sand it down.
That's how you get jammed up. So please put your right hand up and swear to me that even when you blitz, you'll keep the cam tucked on your Carolina shit.
All right, so now it's getting dark out, but I had to actually recast this piece. I didn't realize that there was two different sizes, so I made this one so it fits together here nicely. But yeah, I don't have these razor blades, so now I have to make a whole other one. But I'm almost done, getting close. Now it's just time to pour the metal in. Pull the crucible out and then let it sit for a couple. There we go. Shit, wait. Oh. There we go. There we are. Nice layer on top, and then pouring into the basement, and it travels through just like that. Alright, so I finally finished the knife. It's looking pretty good. Clicks out pretty nice. Folds up good. And you could also do that. It's pretty nice. Cool. This thing's fucking dangerous.